Hello, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to look into what's coming your way, the blessings within the next 12 months. I'm going to start out by pulling the symbols, and they're going to give us a general idea of what's happening. And then we're going to jump into your coffee cup. Also, afterwards, we're going to pull some tarot cards, after that, I have here visionary arching cards, which will show us the present moment and what's coming your way. So if you have like a specific subject, an idea, or a desire, you can focus on that one. Or if you have a question, write it down somewhere. That's going to give us an answer about that one. Okay. By the way, if you want to enjoy this message, don't forget to give some love, hit subscribe. It's a free way to support the channel. And also, if you're enjoying these ones, every time I upload, you'll get a notification if you click the bell icon, okay? We have a flag here. Do not be tempted to lower your standards because you're going right on top of the mountain, the peak. You're climbing to the top here. This can be about wealth, and I feel there's a rat showing up, someone working against or behind your back, because rat symbolism, like even in psychology, when you look at that, their behavior is about like hiding things, stealing things. That's how they actually survive. So this is about, if this is someone younger, that's how it's described as an archetype. If this is like a younger child, it's good for them to hide things or self-preserve themselves. But if this is like someone older, if that's their personality, this is someone not really beneficial for you, or maybe in the future harmful for you. If you have someone around you like that, you need to really, I don't want to say like pluck them out of your life, but it can be becoming aware of their personality is going to be important and beneficial for you, okay? And we're all looking at the benefits and the blessings coming your way this year. So detecting the ill intentions is also a blessing for you, okay, at this time. We have dogs getting together with friends. So the friend group might have people you get along with very well, loyal to you, but also can involve some people that are not really in the right place, okay? So your discernment is important. We have a kite with a vacation here. A lot of people are getting this vacation vibes because I feel like 2025 is a very hectic year, a stressful year all around the world. So maybe taking a small break is going to be really useful for you to maybe even observe the blessings and enjoy the blessings, okay? And if we have also a ring. A marriage will take place, either romance or business, which is I interpret the ring as commitment. So some of you might get an offer of commitment. It can be about love and getting together with the dogs, together with the friends. This can even be someone that you get along with very well. Not only like a romantic way, but also sharing the life together, supporting each other kind of energy here, like a friendship also. Because like when the lust is gone, when the romance is gone, you basically have a friend with you if this is like a marriage, okay, if this is a romance. But if that's not the case, it can be also business that you're forming with a friend, or I don't want to put it as friend because sometimes the friends cannot be the best business partner, but this can be someone who you get along with and your minds are on the same place, and that will work out good at the end of the day. We have a chunk of money showing up here. It's not a massive amount, but it can be a sufficient amount for you to set sail into a new horizon. I see that you're pulling the sails here. The black sails, if you ever watched the Pirates of the Caribbean, there is a backstory, a lore to the Black Pearl, the pirate ship of the Jack Sparrow, the main captain. So what happens is he was carrying cargo, okay? And then he releases the cargo and they burn his ship down and it doesn't sink. It just gets dark. And the sails, I think because of the fire creates this dark thing. I forgot what it is called. So it just turns dark, basically black. I feel like there's a black sail here. That's why I felt this rat is someone working behind your back. This can be maybe you're your own pirate here at this point because you did the right thing. Okay, maybe you feel like you're left alone and you have like this dark ship but the black pearl is the pearl. Eventually can go through all this storms and thunders of the ocean. So it seems like something that you have been through is actually your pride and honor. Right now it is going to turn into that. Even if you're feeling like, okay, this thing happened, now I'm feeling like left out of the group, it seems like this is going to be actually what's going to make you special here. Because if you get the backstory of that, he was actually asked to carry people from other continents. I don't want to just describe it perfect, like clearly here. So if you watch the movie, you'll get or look at the backstory. And he refused. That's why they burned his ship down. So you did the right thing, basically, and that's why maybe you might be feeling left out. But as you watch through the movies, you're gonna see that everything always works out in his favor, because I feel like he has kind of like a divine protection over him because he did the right thing initially. Okay, so I feel overall here you're doing the right thing and you're walking away with your own ship out of that space and being saved. The ship is being saved also, and we have here someone trying to put out a fire that they started. So this can be someone maybe try to put you in a situation of like you need to take care of this thing, and but now it's on their back. This can be even if you're feeling like, oh, you lost a job or you lost a project because of someone. Now they have to deal with losing you. Okay. So, and this is showing up here because you're going to see it. Okay, you're going to experience it. You're going to see it. And then I see here, there's a new face appearing for you. And there are scales in front of this face. This can be someone who is like a spiritual sense doing creating justice here in the world. But we also have a divine justice in the world. Okay, it's called karma. It's called like what you put out is what you get back. Like when you go to every culture, it is there. So I feel like here, this can be through a person, through an institution, that you're actually going to balance the books. Okay, this can be something you lost coming back to you in another source, or this can be something that you had to give up coming back to you multiplied in a bigger sense, in a massive sense, in a much more guaranteed way. Okay, and I see there's like an authority here figure actually is protecting you on that one. And I see right there's a key even appearing. Maybe this is like a new key to your car, to your home, to the new thing, to the office that you're going to be unlocking the door. This is like looking like the timeline wise, the 6-month timeline. And after that, I see everything is actually getting more clear. 1, 2, 3, 4 different shooting stars coming down on earth. This can be 4 different desires coming forth. This, like, we have 2 dogs here, two good loyal friends, a vacation opportunity, and this can be also a ring, an offer, a commitment, a contract coming your way. It can be symbolizing that. Another thing here is I see you're on a carriage right there. Maybe like waving hands to some people. I feel like this is also a peaceful resolution when it comes to maybe resolving, can be a family matter also, like resolving something very peacefully. Maybe that really like gives you like nightmares at this time. And when you let this basically release and detach from that issue, it is going to take care of itself. But the thing is though, there's a pathway opening here. I see through this dark sails, you're connecting with someone else. I see there's a number 7 above this person's head. 7 can be a very lucky number. 7 can be representing someone knowledgeable. And this can be someone who maybe has valuable information for you or valuable guidance for you. So don't hesitate to reach out and receive help, okay? If this is a situation, that employment issue, maybe go ahead and reach out and ask for help. This person is someone probably you don't know, but you have like a phone line connecting to them. So it can be someone that you're talking on the phone or through emails, but it seems like they have like a solid ground here. And I see that they might even pull something in connection from another outside, another source that will touch this. I told you there's an authority showing up here. Maybe connect with that authority. Okay. So you might not really see how the bridge of incidents will be, but when the opportunity presents itself, like do not hesitate, do not procrastinate, just pick up the phone, or if you get invited, go ahead and have the conversation, okay? let's dive into your saucer now. You can see there's like a little ring right here forming too. Ring indicates commitment, so you might get like a commitment offer. I have Angela right here. It's pouring outside. She wants to go out, but she can't, so she's bothering me. So if you have a specific question, desire, intention, hold it in your mind. I can see there's a commitment. There's a desire in your heart. This is also illumination, full moon. So it is something really like shining over your heart. It's like bringing a lot of joy, maybe clarifying a lot of good stuff for you, okay, when this comes forth. Hold your desire in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be for that. I see there are two pathways opening, but it's coming from one pathway, and there's also a gateway right there. Your desire is like, it has some time, okay? Like it can be even something happening in stages. There's a gateway opening here in the beginning of the year that you might have to like take like some steps towards outside of your comfort zone, which I mentioned. There's a person here. This person might be someone like sitting in an office or like that kind of maybe they have that kind of a thing that you need to go and see them. And I also see someone, Angela is knocking things off or trying not to knock things off. The cats are very like good on their feet. However, I have a mess over there, so I think she's just trying to be careful there. So I see there's someone here, a woman reaching out with a wand. Wand energy is fire energy, so this can be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, a person who's showing the gateway to you or this way out of a situation. And it seems like as soon as I mentioned that, your desire is going to start flowing to you. So you might get some good, valuable advice from a female, and which is going to show you the gateway that you need to walk through. This can even be like a person that is going to recommend another one or something, an action. I see towards the end of the year, you have a mask here. It kind of looks like a wolf with a mask, or we have what? The wolf with a sheep mask, but this can be something other way around. That's why I feel maybe there's something that you're fearful of turn out to be not that fearful. So like it's not, you shouldn't be afraid of that situation. I feel like that's because something that you think is a wolf is going to turn out to be a sheep. Okay. So before you get to that, it's good to like do your research, but relax into the moment because it seems like it's going to work out very well. I see a W here, which is a win for you coming. And I see there's a snake here, like a big head snake. You can see the tongue is like really big, but the body is like very skinny. So snake can be symbolizing of shedding the old skin. And also I feel like the tongue is reaching to you. You might feel like someone is reaching to you, and that's another blessing I would like to mention, because someone is maybe speaking about you, reaching to you, or being like disturbing, but they don't really have a standing. They have a skinny body, so they might not have anything behind them. Another thing here is there's a ship actually sailing out of your comfort zone. The vacation also aligns with that. So I feel here there's a door opening to you. If you don't take that door, there are circumstances might push you out of that space, okay? But because you need to step outside of that, okay? So when you step outside of that, you're gonna understand that maybe this is actually something very beautiful, very good, and maybe don't have to deal with other people's drama when you take like walk away from what doesn't serve you. I'm gonna see if you get like a 6 of Swords energy, because that symbolizes from choppy waters to the calmer shores. So if you have any stressful moments, that can be also a blessing that you're walking away from it, or it is just leaving your life. Okay, let's go season by season. It seems like you're setting off to a new adventure, because 3 of Wands, I see the ship there. In the original tarot, we have 2 ships in the 3 of Wands energy, 2 or 3. I'm not sure right now, but I know 2 for sure. So what happens is, it seems like within the first season of the year, you're going to maybe too cold, or like you're preparing already for this adventure. We have 3 ships right there, okay? And so you're going to be setting off to that. And the thing is, I like about this 3 of Wands energy is you can see this merchant is actually trusting the ships are secured, insured, and they're going to get to the place they need to go. And even if they don't, they're insured, so He's not going to lose anything. So it seems like you're starting the year with that energy first. And the second season, we have Two of Pentacles here. So you might jump into a new adventure, and this can get really fast, really quick, really big. And that can really require a lot of energy that you need to focus on and balance things out. Okay, so I feel like here Two of Pentacles also gives you an idea to how to manage bigger things. And you will, when you find the formula how to manage those bigger stuff, you'll be able to actually get, like, maybe even get in front of a lot of things, and also maybe even become a leader, okay, in your situation, in your field. Two of Pentacles energy can also require a balancing act. So not only at work, following your dreams, but also it's about enjoying what you're creating, okay? Giving yourself the chance to go and enjoy your life. And that's going to be the energy of the second season. The third season, we have Five of Wands. I'm going to check to see, because it seems like you're stepping into an environment that might have conflict, competition. But Five of Wands comes as an advice because we have lovers coming. Your heart's desire is going to manifest. I'm going to cover these lovers up a little bit because, yes. Anyways, and your heart's desire is going to manifest. So if you're thinking that, oh, no, it's not working, the conflict, competition, or people are against me, everything is actually going to get much better. Okay, so this is for you to see what you're dealing with. First of all, Judgment Day is going to bring everyone out of their coffin. So if this is like a business, for example, if there is any issues that you need to deal with in the future, it's not going to wait for the future. It's going to come in right in front of you, so you can deal with right then and there. If this is a relationship, lovers, we have here the soulmate connection. If there's anything that you need to deal with in the future, it's going to come right there in the third season, so you can take care of it right away, which is going to give you a lot of strength and power. You're going to tame that beast, and it's not going to follow you forever. You're going to take care of that issues. And I feel like the lover's energy, this is actually ending a cycle here. And the Four of Wands is actually a celebration, ending a cycle, and even maybe a wedding. We have here the ring, and wedding, merging families, bringing people together. And also this is aligning. It's not something that is like as a duty you're doing. It is something that is aligning with your heart, your wishes too, okay? Four of Wands is like completing a cycle and coming to the finish line. If this was a task, it is also going to be done by the last season. Let's see what the I Ching has for you. If you have like a specific subject in your mind, you can hold on to that one, and let's see what it has to say. The Wanderer, fire above, mountain below. These are 5 elements, Chinese elements, by the way. First of all, you are in the position of the Wanderer right now, and then cutting through is where you will get to. So with the Three of Wands, I felt the energy that you're going to be setting off to a new adventure this year. It's going to start right away, and you're going to be the wanderer here, exploring new things before. I feel like maybe before fully committing to anything, you first know that you are maybe wandering and figuring out what's the best option for you. Seasoned travelers know that special decorum is called for when venturing far from home. They must develop a more yielding personality so that their local contact or host can open doors and pave the way. Inwardly, the wanderer knows what it is sometimes difficult to discern the intentions of strangers. Are they hostile or friendly or merely opportunistic? So we have the rat here. So when you wander into new areas, new fields, you might come across with people in your current energy that you need to really assess what their intentions are. And we have also here, this is a suggestion coming forward, pay close attention to local customs and honor them. If you're planning to do anything outside your comfort zone, you really need to consider, and this can be even like going into a business that you don't know about. You really need to consider the customer, the people, and the energies surrounding that, the culture, customs. So this is the wonder. As a wanderer, you need to consider what's going on at this moment around you, okay? And when it comes to cutting through, let's see, we have here, current circumstances call for confronting a thorny situation. So you're going to consider what's happening at that moment, what is surrounding you, the people, circumstances. And then this is also suggesting when you get to the future, you need to keep those circumstances in the back of your mind. Call for confronting a thorny situation and cutting through it. Somehow the way to harmony and unity is blocked or frustrated, perhaps by a tangle of deceit or corruption. So some of you, if you're researching anything, by the way, if you're on like investigating something, you might come across some maybe even in relationships, something is like blocking the system, basically. Some things are not really working. Maybe there's no honesty, or someone's working against you, behind you, that you will understand when you're wandering into new fields, okay? So this is actually telling you that when you become aware of that, you need to point it out. The ability to take corrective measures when they are needed is an essential trait of leadership. So you need to we have here friends, maybe this is actually forming something that you're creating, that you need to become the leader here. Point out what's missing, what's not working, and so you can offer solutions or ask for solutions and resolve the situation. Take initiative, basically. That's what the cutting through here indicates. In those situations where serious issues of justice are at stake, keep careful records and do not hesitate to go public with truth. So this can be even if you're dealing with like someone, I feel like here this can be like a family matter even. Maybe going public can be a little extreme, but it's about like keeping the records of everything. If this is like something that you want to create or something that you're going through at work, keep the records because they're going to be useful, it seems like, in the future. I want to pull an angel here to bring more clarity to the situation. And I feel like this is going to be also a blessing because you're going to be like, okay, I have a record of that. Don't worry about it. And this is going to be working for you. We have Four of Pentacles, Mizrael, God liberating the oppressed. So Four of Pentacles is actually feeling a little too tight as an energy. And I feel like this is coming forward for you to preserve your energy. Okay, rather than just spreading everything out there. And the Two of Pentacles tells me that you're going to be working really hard, like on the things that you want to work very meticulously already. So rest of the energy, keep holding on to it. We have here self-atonement, cures mental illness, deliverance from persecution. So yeah, the Four of Pentacles energy with this, like if you have anything, feeling anything like oppression or anything, you're going to be relieved off of that as well. Okay. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to leave some more videos here for you to enjoy. I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.